comes up with a big disconnected button. Reconnected successful? Hello? Wonderful? Maybe? Question mark? Drop frame 0? Don't know what you guys just saw or heard, but hopefully it wasn't terrible. Right, let's start that again, shall we? Hello, hello. My name is Ghast. I am the Premier Battles GOAT at promo. If you don't know this handsome face, then hopefully you know the logo. And today I am having a little break from battle rap content. Kinda. I have done a lot of Academy stuff. I am still doing Academy stuff. We are going to be contacting people because, oh boy, for those who aren't following, I am one of the co-captains of Team North, who are in the Premier Battles Battle Rap Academy, where eventually we will be whittling down to a champion of the North, and we will be going up against the devious Team South of London and beyond. So, look forward to that. Hope everyone's doing well. If everything's coming through okay, please sound off in chat, assuming there are people actually watching this, and most of them aren't just me on various different forms of media trying to make sure that things are actually vaguely running smoothly. Who knows? But, good. Right, everything seems to be in order. So let's do a little bit of housekeeping before we get the stream started properly. First and foremost, if you haven't, go to patreon.com/premierbattles and check out myself versus Kingsley Thunder in a rematch that some people wanted to see. Hello, I am some people. It was a battle that we were really looking forward to as two of the greatest that the Academy has ever produced, to get to go on in front of all the young hopefuls and get to show them the killer that the Academy can mold you into, like diamonds under pressure. But also to see two of the best of the current crop. If you want to see one of the most promising newcomers, someone I personally scouted for the Academy, and I will take all the credit for her success, completely shamelessly, against a Dutchman who has been doing this for 14 years and has hundreds upon thousands, if not possibly millions of views, who I can take no claim for. B-Ramble vs Jeeves has just dropped on Premier Battles within the last 2 hours. It was a fantastic battle, very impressed with both of them, and I'm looking forward to seeing their development. But I know that's not why you are here. All of you, I say, for Dojo. Co-captain of the South, you ask Dojo, I say, looking to the side and immediately breaking my model. Hello, face. Hello. Face tracking, wake up, wonderful, good. So I'm gonna grasp phone. Lessons are being learned in real time. As you can see, my hair is still wavy, and as a result, the ever-present blinking problem of my model has not remotely been fixed. Co-captain of Team South, that is at Trubs' discretion for whomstever he trusts, Dojo, as the main eventer of that particular card. I'm sure you are in for a shout if you wanted to reach out, perhaps crying justice for Patch. I'm sure that will go down very well. But, yeah. I'm here to play some video games for once. I've had a lot of guests. I've tried a lot of streaming WhatsApp and Discord and various other live chat programs through Yonder PC, through the interwebs, and you've thought, you know what? Internet has been so reliable. Mayhaps it is indeed other people that are dragging me down. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just need to be sitting here upon my lonesome and doing what I can to better myself, and what better way than through the medium of video games. We're going to be playing a game by the illustrious, in quotation marks, Mr. MDickie. If you're not familiar with MDickie, which I imagine you're not, he is a one-man development machine who's been running games by himself for about 20 odd years now. I remember playing these even before I went to university. He effectively made a one-person wrestling game sim engine, and then spent the next 20 or so years refining that into ways you wouldn't quite expect. For example, fair enough, using it for wrestling, it was really interesting seeing it develop in terms of, right, oh, that works for certain new moves, or, oh, okay, yeah, that's a new mechanic that the main style wrestling games don't know. Oh, limb loss, grievous bodily harm, death, can't play that in WWE 2K, and yet out of nowhere, it was, hey, I've taken that, and now it's in a prison simulator. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, and so the original Hard Time was born. And then he decided, oh yeah, I've taken my wrestling engine, and now you can play as a disciple of Jesus. that's a game that exists. I'm sure it's still available. You can check out the New Testament, available on some platforms, I'm sure. I believe he also made one about the Prophet Muhammad, which was less well received, shall we say. But that seems to have been swept under the rug, and he seems to be focusing more on what made him popular in the first place, which is an incredibly detailed wrestling engine, where the models are slowly but surely starting to become better, where the women have finally, after about 15 years, started to actually resemble women, and now we're at a point where his prison simulator game is up to Hard Time 3. I did not know there was a Hard Time 2, frankly, but we'll see how this goes. And to make it more familiar for you, my regular audience, I have added some familiar faces with me to this game. As a battle rapper, what I tend to do is I tend to rhyme about some quite touchy subjects, many of which are illegal if you actually give them a bit of a Google. Violence, very heavily frowned upon in the eyes of the law, as is drug dealing. There goes any chance of this video being monetized. But, the fact remains, if I am to live up to the reputation I have handcrafted for myself with my bars, if push were to come to shove, and I were to find myself in prison, how would Ghast Buff fare? And that's the question that we are going to be answering tonight. And what I'm going to do very quickly, while all of you are watching, is I'm going to attempt to turn a light on to see if maybe lighting my face slightly better will prevent my blinking. My beloved off-screen wife has done this for me. It has partially solved the issue. Thank you, beloved off-screen wife. She has waved. Let's get on with the show, shall we? Bear with me one moment, folks, as I unmute Hard Time 3 and you get to hear the legendary, classic Hard Time theme song, which has been in every single one of them. My model may be going all over the place because I'm going to be playing in full screen. I'm going to attempt to keep up with chat via my phone to the best of my ability. I am so overdue to get a new second monitor. But regardless, here we go. Oh, we're starting strong. Welcome to Hard Time 3. I'm just going to let you enjoy that for a moment. So, we're going to be starting a new game. Yes, I'm very sure. And we are, of course, going in West Block. You may already see a couple of familiar names. Apparently, I've unlocked people that weren't there before. So, if a tryout wants to take the name Brock Buster or Cindy Cooper, that is indeed ripe for the taking. But this is myself. As you can see, I think these stats are respective of the person I've become. Reasonably respected, decently strong, above average skill, agility on point, no lung capacity. I think this model is more accurate to how I look than the VTuber model. I can't pretend. But, in this game, you play a prisoner, and the idea is to serve a prison sentence. We'll find out what I've gone down for. I am not that fat, Jesus. There we go. I did a little test run just to get a rough idea of how well this went. So, game audio a little loud. Easily fixed. Easily fixed. Is that less ear bleeding for you, Dojo, now that I've turned it down? Turn it down a little more. And I promise the rest of the game doesn't have these blaring bass drums and wonderful samples. MDickie, man of many talents that he is, has also made all himself. So, you know, we can enjoy that as well. Cell 7, somewhere nice in the middle here. And, no. Okay. Escape does not, in fact, fast forward through conversations. So, Big Sean. Hello. Young Crumpet. Crow. Oh, hey, Rivers. Rivers is, having a little nap. Little map at 10:25. Not going to argue with that. Last time my game started, the game began with Rivers immediately punching me. Let's hope that life does not imitate art. Crow and Sean, you doing alright there, lads? Yep. Sean, completely ghosting that policeman. He does, in fact, never talk to coppers. But, not gonna lie, this is pretty much what the game is, Cammy. Cammy, how have you managed to just... Oh, hello. I'm, You do you, Cammy. I'm gonna watch that from a safe distance. A very safe distance, I think. I was more gonna query about how and why you've destroyed your own toilet. I think I can repair this. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Hey, I gained $1. They gave me $1 for fixing your shitter, Cammy. You're welcome. I'm fixing a toilet and you paid me for it. Sir? Sir? Oh. Upsetting. It's midday. I think I'm going to explore a bit. You coming with, Crumpet, or you content? An easel. An easel in the workshop. Can't particularly say I'm looking for anything, to be honest, Mr. Pang, Officer Pang. But I've talked to a copper. I am not Sean Cray. Oh, water pistol. Oh, the entire water pistol exploded. I see. Big fan of RoboCop, the arcade machine in prisons. Respect that. My mental health bar is very low. Which is all the more reason to not play with that loose dynamite, as tempting as it is to do in the very few minutes of the game. Just to give a brief rundown of the mechanics for those who are unfamiliar with the world of MDickie. You will notice there are some bars at the top. The green bar is my health. If that is depleted, I have a chance of death. The orange bar is my stamina. The more I do, the more tired I become. That will deplete and will eventually turn to red health, which is just injuries. Obviously, I want to do what I can to avoid those. The yellow bar underneath all of that is my sanity meter, and if it reaches 0, I will have a breakdown and I will lose control of my character. It's not great, and a good way to build sanity is RoboCop on the arcade. It's quite tiring. As we all know, video games are serious business. As you can see, mental health bar completely refilling. Exhaustion bar filling up. Enough of that. This is no time to be playing a game within a game. This is... Oh, hello. Is that... I can't tell if that's an order or if it's just a request. You have an MP5, which is reason for me to do it. I don't know how to assemble. I only know how to throw. I think I can assemble the table. There we go. Cool. That'll do. I got $1. I'll accept it. I've done my bit. Bye. I have exploring to do. I wish to go to the yard. Ignore you North Block boys. You I got why I Mav got your bulletproof vest in prison. I don't know what accent that was. That fell off very quickly. It's I don't feel like any of that was useful. Why? I'm much a bigger fan of Body Style 22 myself, but I'm already quite exhausted, but I also have very long strength, and I seem to be struggling with assembling things, so oh yes, muscles getting stronger, yes. If those of you aren't familiar with the wonderful, vaguely Scandinavian man of Vinesauce Joel, his playthrough of this is frankly wonderful. Now, in the meantime, I think I will make good of this, these well-earned gains I've got to partake in some food and offset my exhaustion. There is a worrying amount of dynamite just strewn about this prison. That can be a problem for after I have had pizza. I have now had pizza. Hello, T. Oh, it was a mission. It was not a request. Understandable. I still don't know how to fix the furniture. Most of it's done now. Someone... Maybe I have to do it closer to a table? I don't know. I'm just trying to fix the chair, man. I don't want no trouble. I have gained weight from my throwing. I believe this to be good. Anyway, Pooper. I am known to produce in my time, but oh, I shouldn't have been doing that. I was meant to have been fixing fun. Don't worry about it. The room's intact. I don't conform to your rules and regulations. There is a toilet. There are, in fact, piss and shit mechanics, which is exactly what you want. Is that a fire extinguisher, or are we up to dynamite number 3? That is indeed a fire extinguisher, alongside a bone. A shamanic bone. Hello, sir. I don't much care for your tone. That didn't even rhyme, and it hurt my reputation. That hurt my reputation for reasons. You doing good there, Crumpet? You firefighting? Yeah? Which phone? Hello? 6'1", you say? That's not helpful. You think I can discern height in this? What remotely gives you that impression? Well, that sounds like a problem for another time. I've got 25 long days of prison to get through. Just doing my best to, I mean, yeah, oh. Okay, well now I'm up to, 26 days then, I see. That's not ideal. Cammy is wanting for impersonate. What did you do? As who? Who did he impersonate? Like, I don't think it required guns. I'm also not entirely sure who and why people are. Yeah, you guys got this. Oh, that dynamite. Oh, Major Merc. Oh no, sir. Oh, is my sentence still commuted? You came very close to death. You good, shotty? You maybe. Sorry, boss. Maybe consider Going to bed. Oh, no, Christ. Just gonna keep this with me, just to be safe. You never know. Hello? Is this not my bed? Is this not my cell? Are we? Oh, we are. This handshake would suggest that we are. Too skinny. Okay. I can gain 4 pounds in a day. If you could just tell me which cell is mine. We're 7. Yes. Okay. Sean Cray. Random shitting. Is that Linda? I think that might be Linda. Linda, there is a single bed. You can have the gun, but I require the bed. I'm very exhausted. Okie dokie. You'll notice there is a red bar appearing. It is possible to oversleep. Overexhaustion is a thing. How you doing, Cammy? You're not looking particularly healthy. Oh, and by that I mean the verge of death. Maybe reconsider that impersonation. Authenticity is the name of the game. What's that in my cell? Nothing, in fact. I found it. It's just it is in fact none of your business. Yeah. Reputation up. Keep your eye on me, in fact. Saying I'm too skinny for you, Officer Awesome. I beg to differ. Truer words were never spoken, Ed Amigo. That's really perked me up. Speaking of perks, let's see what the hospital's got in store for us. Oh, a chainsaw! Yeah, very helpful. I'll keep a hold of this just to be... Nice little bed, nice urinal, a couple feet away from the bed. Ooh, working reflection technology, modern gaming. Button pills, trophy, medkit. For $42, Dr. Stainton, you're speaking my language. I absolutely would part with a chainsaw for $42. That's 42 bottles of water. I'm sure it will be. It's technically yours, but I'll... Who am I to rock the boat? I may, in fact, just, given I couldn't find much in the way of, drugs or illicit substances in the hospital wing, surely the toilet is my next port of call. A ring bell. Mayhaps not. Although a screwdriver. I have seen enough prison films to know that this could be of use. Mayhaps someone would care for part for this. Perhaps $18. What about you, Frost? You've never lost, but have you ever needed to tighten screws on a door? Maybe? Nah. Crow. My boy Crow. It'd be about to be a murder a lot quicker if you had a screwdriver, would you not? No? No, you're just gonna... I'll leave you to your business. Officer? Hey, how's it going? Perhaps this screwdriver will come of use for a daring escapade and or escape. Although those are indeed many angry dogs and Rowdy Roddy Piper observing, so mayhaps not. M. Bison from legendary game Street Fighter V. One of the strongest launch windows I've ever been fortunate enough to witness. Don't much care for this rain, I can't lie. No one? No one in mood for screwdriver? Oh shit, I have like 2 hours in order to become hench. Otherwise, I may have my sentence extended again. I must lift. I must have one very particular mighty arm. Excellent. I have become slightly chonkier in the arm department, as was my goal all along. That is a not a knife I would use for eating with. A reputation boost. I was kind of hoping you'd you know, cut a day from my sentence. You know. Now I'm reduced to floor dogging. Pause. This floor dog cost money? I will settle for a far fresher dog. Wow, you're feeling way better, Cammy. The miracle of a good night's sleep and a hot meal. I'll leave you be. Mr. Haddershrooms, good to see you as always. Always pleased to see a wild Zangief in their natural habitat of watching beefy men in situations they shouldn't be in. What is good, Osh? Would you care for some pool? Are you merely distracted? Still very committed to that fire extinguisher, I see, Crumpet. Ooh. A chance to earn a single £1. Promo King. I know where my bread is buttered. Sir. So your wheelchair is causing immeasurable damage to that chair. Oh. Oh. You might be right, not Mr. T. This man in a wheelchair has gone too far. I've fallen. Oh, he's already attacking me. I see. I was kind of hoping I would get the chance to strike first, but you do you. Do you not know that I have gained a modicum of strength? Oh. Yeah, one punch that did more damage to me for reasons. Let that be a lesson to you. What is on fire? What caught fire? Something caught fire. Crumpet, your chance to shine is here and now, and you don't appear to have taken it. Oh, good. Can I help you, sir? Yeah, I'm walking round you. That means a lot in certain rounds. Playing to the camera. Original G. Good to know that you have my back. My mental health is doing very well. I'm having a great time. Mayhaps this prison has been oversold in its deadliness. Hello, sir. I would love to, phone man. Oh, okay, that's... Stand guard by the cafeteria, you say? Unsure for what, but that's a... I mean, I'm hungry, and I have a lot of dollars. A lot of pounds sterling, which I received in exchange for my chainsaw, which I definitely owned. So, methinks it is time for some fish. Just that I might stand guard for reasons. A prisoner in West Block. But I'm from West Block. A 6'1" man in West Block. What do you know, Todd Savage? The silent treatment, eh? No matter. I am here keeping guard. I would love to pack a healthy lunchbox. But I am powerless. I am forbidden to box. Health is beyond my reach. I fear I wasn't given sufficient instructions, frankly. He says, seeing a button pop up that says success. An apt summary of my day-to-day life. Let's see if there is indeed a phone that's going to, anyone gonna call me? Let me know how well I did. Or why I did well. But in the meantime, I have a mystery to solve. A 6'1" West Block man is responsible for me being here. Another battler is a snake, and I intend on finding out who. Especially considering I may have set people's height to be the wrong thing and not actually be of any use to me. Oh my sweet giddy aunt, my legs. Sir, you did not have to ram me with your wheelchair so much that my knees exploded. You certainly didn't need to give a man a Canadian destroyer through said wheelchair. This calls for violence. Yep. Yeah. 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 Good God, that looked painful. Yeah. Let that be a lesson to... Let this near-death experience be a lesson to you, Ed Amigo. You know what? I also thought we were friends, Ed Amigo, but, the sheer amount of blood pouring out of my lower half. How's that dynamite treating you, Crow? Ed, I'm sorry. Maybe rest up, bro, mate. That whole, lion tamer into catapult into an oak table. Fuck out of here, Emil Tequila. Yeah. Don't follow me. Don't worry about it. It's a character. You know, it's all good. Just, I'll leave that toilet for you. I'm just gonna linger around here. Someone here is responsible. Could it possibly have been you, Pedro De Niro, person I don't think I've met before now? Crow, you don't appear to be 6'1". And oh yeah, cool. That's someone else's problem. I, for one, have a bed, and this is cell 7, isn't it? Okay, I can leave. That's... Your words have hurt my feelings, G! Good lord! Oh, hello? Ow! Oh no! Now is not the time. I'm being drastically assaulted and I don't know who's speaking to me. Danon Dark. I can do that. T, you don't know who you're swearing at either. I would love to. Let me go to bed. Shotty, or Frost, or one of you. I will do the thing that you've asked for me, but I desperately need to go to bed. I am bleeding from my knees. Oh hey, my gun's still here. That's helpful. And as exhaustion takes me on my second night in prison, I feel like I am one step closer to finding the truth. But what happens if the truth finds me? Yeah, whatever. That's... This is a day 3 problem. Big fan of day 3 problems. Have you died on the toilet? Oh, Shanks. Carlton Shanks being unconscious on the toilet is... That was called building tension towards a spot. I see him, in fact. Thank you for reminding me, Tenryu. Hey.